Hey guys, it is Damak here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today is episode 10 of my Sheffield United career mode on FIFA 20. I've managed to daily upload until now, I believe, unless something drastically goes wrong with this editing. This should be 10 days in a row. Anyway, we're here in this career mode in December. Our next match is away at Brighton, which we will be playing in a minute. But first, I chose some players to put into a poll, and you guys would choose who we would sign in the January transfer window. Now, we're not going to go into the transfer window in this episode, but it's for next episode, just so if I'm doing them daily I have time to think and do the signings. But if you want to go back into the last episode and check that out and vote, that would be appreciated. Now, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and also subscribe. It does help me out a lot, and the support on the series has been overwhelming. I'm so thankful for everything, all the comments, even the likes and even the views. I'm just so thankful to everyone for it. Now, today, first match is away at Brighton, but then look at this, right? So we've got the calendar, as you would expect. So in the last episode, we had a 2-day break between the game Newcastle, which we won 3-2, and this game against Brighton. Now, after this game, we will be playing Watford, and then we've got a 1-day break till Manchester City. You'd think they'd put the Man City fixture just back a bit to maybe like the 30th or the 29th, because we've got a game on New Year's as well, so it's congestion already. I don't know if this is meant to be in FIFA, I don't know if this is the actual fixtures, but it's a bit odd that we've only got a 1-day break. I thought they would have given us more time, but nevertheless, it is time for our first match against Brighton. We're going to go in with our heads held high after that win against Newcastle last time out. We had been struggling to get 3 points or even a point out of a game for a very long time, since we beat Tottenham actually. As you can see here, we're currently 11th in the Premier League. Hopefully we can jump West Ham from this match, and I guess we'll just have to find out. Welcome everyone to the opening game of this episode at the Amex Stadium, Brighton's home ground. They're hosting us today as we're having to field a different lineup than before due to our game against Man City in a couple of days. We need the stronger team against Man City, so we've gone with a weaker lineup today. None of the teams that are playing this match are in the top 10. Norwich are still doing quite well in second, joint on points with Tottenham. Brighton start with Button in goals. Shop, Byrne, Duffy, Balogun and Bernardo are at the back. Aaron Moy and Proper are in the midfield, and up top they've got Jahan, Sedovic and Anach. I'm going to butcher the whole of their names, but today we're starting with Michael Verrips in goals for a change today. Freeman, O'Connell, Egan, Bryan and Osborne start at the back. Carruthers, Freeman and Norwood are in the midfield, and up top we've got McBurney and McGoldrick. We've got to rest most of the players, as I've said. Some of the players aren't even on the bench. I've got Parkhouse on the bench as well, but we're getting underway from the Brighton striker, and I apologise for any names I've said wrong, as that's going to continue in this match. The front three is very hard to pronounce, but we've won the ball back with Luke Freeman. Can we possibly mount an attack through to McBurney? It's a poor ball. McBurney's picked up, he plays it back, and Balogun can intercept that pass. All these players here got to fight for their chance in the team. They don't usually play regularly, or most of them don't anyway, as we found McGoldrick on the edge of the box. McGoldrick hits it. It's a good save by Button. 4 minutes into the match, and McGoldrick's trying to prove his worth to the squad. Hits it from the edge of the box, so it's a good save by the Brighton keeper. O'Connell now, Egan. It's in towards Freeman once again. Now McGoldrick plays it inside. It gets blocked by Duffy, but it does fall back to McGoldrick. He cuts inside. He can play it inside to Norwood. Norwood hits it. He's offside though. But in the end, he did hit it wide anyway, so there's no change there. It's into Freeman. Luke Freeman can find Norwood. Norwood can play it into McGoldrick. He's going to cut back. McGoldrick, he hits it from the edge of the box. Gets blocked by Byrne. And another chance is lost, as now Brighton can attack. Sedovic on the ball. Out wide into Jahan Bakish. I think that's how you say it. It's out wide. He's been held up by Bryant. And now we can get more men back. And the ball is out to Freeman, and he's put it out for a throw-in. Bernardo now takes a throw-in for Brighton, and he crosses it into the box. That's quite... no, it's too far. Jahan picks it up, though. Osborne can win it back. Jahan's going to take the ball, though. He's cut onto his right foot into the box. Verrips can only punch it away. It falls to Anach, and look at that. We've been all over Brighton so far this match. They get one attack. Verrips there, he hasn't played for a while, I'll give him that, but there's no excuse there to not catch that. And Anach, I believe that's how I'm going to pronounce it, he puts it into the back of the net with a header, And we wonder what went wrong. Vidic should have caught that. It fell from Moy, and Anach was able to put it over our keeper. I'm just confused though. We've been all over them this match, and they've scored against the run of play, really. And now it's into proper once again. They're playing 1-2s. Bernardo's actually found his way into the box with the ball. Germany, I don't even want to know how to say his name. He's fallen to him, and the ball is just ricocheting off everybody. They had a header, and the keeper saved it brilliantly. If only he could do that with the first cross. Egan wins the ball back, and now we can counter, or at least we can get the ball up the pitch. And no, we can't. It's gone out of play. Parkhouse is getting some game time, and I'm sure he will love that, as we've found Freeman on the ball. He can play it through into Osborne. Down the left-hand side, Osborne's got some space and some time. He's going to try whip it in back post. Who's there? McBurney's on the header. It's fallen to the edge of the box, and Brighton can clear once again. So I know I said we're not trying to bring on the good players or the big players, but Musa is having to come on to try and sort out this match. As the ball's been whipped in by Serovic, it falls to Parkhouse, and what is that from Osborne? He's just slipped. Osborne slipped, it's hit. Vidic can save, it's out for a corner. And the ball is whipped in by Shop once again. Brian can fall to Osborne. We can try and clear it away. No, we haven't. And Jahan Bakish has picked it up and scored. What is that from Osborne? That is absolutely dreadful defending. Once again, we could not get the ball away. I pressed square. I tried to clear it, but Brighton said no. And they blocked that. Brian down into McBurney. We can find it into Parkhouse. Parkhouse can find McGoldrick. He takes it down. He can whip it into the box. It falls to McBurney. Actually, McBurney's missed. Oh, Ollie McBurney, this was your time. This was your time. And he's missed. What a chance to bring us back in this match. But no, you can't do that. McBurney on the ball. Can find McGoldrick. McGoldrick can send McBurney away. He's actually made a run through on goal. Has Ollie McBurney. He's away on goal. Can he slot underneath the keeper? He tried to, but we've been given a penalty in the 90th minute of the match. Duffy's been given a red for that. The captain for Brighton has been given a red for that challenge. And now we have a chance. McBurney is caught by Duffy, thankfully, because that shot was saved. So we've got McGoldrick on the penalties. I'm using this target once again. McGoldrick in the back of the net. Get the ball. And we can push for another one. It's added time, though I don't think it is possible unless we can steal the ball from the get-go. McGoldrick scores the consolation goal. Can we get one back? It doesn't look likely, as Brighton hold on to possession in the middle of the park. And that is game over. Look at that. It is 2-1 to Brighton. They've got a red card. We scored with a penalty. It was a penalty. I'm taking that. But we didn't field our strongest side. And we've not got much of rotation, which is okay. But that is an excuse. But also it's not really an excuse, because we need to be winning against these kind of teams. Otherwise we're going to be relegated. That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of philosophy I'm looking at right now. The game ends Brighton 2, Sheffield United 1. We get a goal at the very end. Was it deserved? Was it a penalty? I don't really know, but I'm taking it. We had more shots than Brighton. We had the same on target, but in the end they won 2-1. We were all over them at the start of the game, but at the end we were nowhere to be seen. It was Anach that gets man of the match. Button made 4 saves. Vidic made 6. If Vidic was able to catch the ball, maybe it would be 1-1, but unfortunately not. Were we hoping for an equaliser after our last goal? Well, obviously, but we failed to make the... Well, I'm not going to say that. It's going to cause that... we deserved more from the game, that's all I'm going to say. Of course I wanted and was hoping for a draw, but unfortunately things don't go your way all the time in football. But there you go, a difficult game today. We lacked in confidence. Well, these players haven't really been getting much game time. Well, most of them anyway. I'll just say our confidence is solid. Okay guys, so I've just come out of the game and I've realised that I've done a big oopsie. Now, I went into that game thinking the Manchester City game was 2 days after, but in turn, that was from the Watford game, which we have to play next. So I've just thought, you know what, I'll play this weaker team because we've got this Man City game coming up, but instead it's after the Watford game. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I've messed things up there, that's my fault, I'll take the blame for that. We've got to go into this game with a weaker team once again, because the Man City game, we don't want anyone going in tired. Oh, I can't believe I've done that, that's so upsetting. but we're going to have to live with it as we go through Christmas, realising our mistake. That is our present, to be honest, our mistake. We've made many in this series so far. Osborne is happy with the game time. I'll just say he's influential to the team because the runs down the left were good. But now we've just got to think, this Watford game, what are we going to do? Because do we play a strong side or do we play a kind of mediocre side and hope that we win again? But where are Watford in the table? Watford are 8th in the table, so I feel like Troy Deeney's going to try a masterclass against us. So we're going to go into this game, field a kind of better lineup than that Brighton game, and let's see how it goes. So let's head in to Bramall Lane. So mistakes were made when we fielded the last game's lineup, as I thought this was going to be the fixture that we were playing in. But today we're here at Bramall Lane hosting Watford for the correct match that I'm believing it is right now. As you can see, the flooding of red in the stands. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with my thinking there, because I didn't. It took me a while to realise that the mistake I'd done. So our lineup today, we've got Henderson in goals, Baldock, Basham, Egan, Jagielka and Stevens are at the back. In the midfield, we're running with Ravel Morrison, Mo Besic and John Lundstrom. And up top, we've got Callum Robinson and Billy Sharp. For Watford today, they've got Dahlberg in goals. At the back, they've got Yanma, Mariappa, Dawson and Messina. Sarr, Chabala, Ducore and Mali are in the midfield, and Success and Okaka are up top for Watford today. So we get this game underway. I'm playing a good lineup today. Well, good. It's not our strongest, but it's still better than our last squad we played against Brighton, in hope that we can actually get a win today. As we're going to try play some quick football and see if we can catch them off guard, and that's not going to catch them off guard anyway. That pass was absolutely shocking. Mali now in towards Success, who plays it through into Okaka. Straight away Watford are attacking, and now it's into Chalobah on the edge of the box. He plays it through, it's in, Okaka's there, Henderson's tackled him. Is it a penalty? I don't think so. No, it's a corner kick, as Sarr is going to whip this in 5 minutes into the match, and Watford have a header with Okaka. We can pick it up with Dean Henderson though and play it up top. Who is there to collect it? Absolutely nobody. Into Okaka now. We've got to defend. Watford are playing very attacking football so far. We can win it back, but it's blocked by Mali. Straight back into Watford possession, and this is not the team we needed to be against right now. Success is a shot. Henderson's there and eager to push it past the post. Within 10 minutes, Watford have been very attacking. They've played it into Mali, a short corner. He's cut past her defender. Back to Chabala, has a shot. Henderson can save. And once again, their third corner in 10 minutes. Watford are looking all over us so far. It's into the box from Sarr. Egan can head that away, and we can be happy for once. Can Baldock keep it in? Yes, he can. He's got nobody protecting him or giving him options. That's a nice play of football here. Robertson on the ball. Can play it through to Norwood. Mariappa is there to block. And their first kind of run at goal is gone blocked. And Success gets through defence somehow. Success is running against Henderson. Henderson's out of goal to clear it. It's fallen to Basham, and he's just let it go over the line. What is going on? Basham has effectively scored an own goal. Henderson saved. The ball fell to Sarr on the edge of the box. He hit it. It hit Basham, and it went in the back of the net. This game is just going from bad to worse so far. The run there, saved by Henderson. It fell to Sarr. Basham collected it and put it straight over the line. It's an own goal there for Basham. What do we expect? That is, I wouldn't say that's my fault. It's more the game's fault. But nevertheless, we've gone down once again against a team that's looking much more attacking than Brighton. So we're a bit worried here as we give the ball away once again. Watford are attacking now down the right hand side. We're down a player on the right hand side. Now Egan's going to try and come across. He's going to play into the box with Sarr, or he's going to run. He plays it straight back into Chabala. He's on the edge of the box. He's free. It falls to Okaka, and it's past the post. All this game has just been Watford, Watford, Watford. Egan on the ball, plays out wide, in towards Baldock. He can play it through into Ravel Morrison, against a run of play here. Morrison plays it inside, into Robinson, who puts it in the back of the net. We've got a goal back, and this is so against the run of play. If I said that before, I mean it now. This is against the run of play. This game has just been Watford, 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 and now Robinson scores to equalise it up for the Blades. The home crowd go mental, and we're back in the game. It's 1-1. He gets his 6th goal this season, does Robinson, and somehow we're back in the game. Sarr sprinting out of defence is Sarr. He can cut inside. He's going to try and find a run to play to. Finds Success, who, just as we're about to go into half time, puts Watford 2-1 up. Success there for Watford. Scores a goal. Our defence were just exploited as Egan ran towards the ball. And it's put past Dean Henderson. Success scores the 2nd goal for Watford today. So I forgot to show this at half time, but I've just kicked off the second half. I just wanted to show you. Watford have had 10 shots in the first half against our 1. They've had 6 on target to our 1. So it's kind of rightly deserved that they're winning this match. We've been poor. We've been really poor. Can play it out into Ravel Morrison now. Morrison inside, into Mo Besic. He's got some space in the edge of the box. Besic hits it straight at Dahlberg. And our 2nd shot of the game goes to waste. Success turns Chris Basham in towards Okaka once again. He falls into Chabloba. But Watford have scored. And it's 3-1. We've got to do something here because they're all over us. And now Ravel Morrison's won the ball back. Can we do something here? It's fallen to Lundstrom on the edge of the box. Lundstrom hits it. Oh, I thought that was in. It's soared past the post. And it's a goal kick. Lundstrom there with the effort. Ever so close. We're making some subs. Besic and Ravel Morrison are coming off. On the pitch is Luke Freeman and Ollie McBurney. Watford have taken that. Surely we can win the header with Baldock. Yes, we can. Mousse wins it once again down to Baldock. We're going to pressurise Watford. Here's the ball through into Luke Freeman. He's just come on the pitch. Freeman hits it. Oh, what a hit, son. Into the top right corner. The ball goes. Can we pick up the ball? No, we can't. As that ball from McBurney finds Luke Freeman. They're both just on the pitch. What a hit from the left foot of Freeman. A rocket past Dahlberg in the Watford net. We're back in the game. It's now 3-2 to Watford. And we can just equalise soon enough. We've got 18 minutes. Orellana now down the left hand side for Watford. We can possibly try and tackle him. It's not looked worthy. We have done so. Mousse's on the ball now. We can counter once again. McBurney on the ball, straight to Billy Sharp. Can find McBurney, can Sharp. McBurney on the ball. He skipped past one of the defenders. I don't know what's going on there for Watford. McBurney now plays into the box. Sharp's there, into the back of the net. And we've equalised in this match. We've scored 2 goals within about 5 minutes. And it's now 3-3. What a comeback this has been. As soon as we brought on McBurney and Freeman, this is what happens. Look at this. This is amazing. Billy Sharp scores a goal, but it's all thanks to Ollie McBurney. Did the skill pass the defender. McBurney inside into Sharp. First time from the captain into the back of the net. What more can you ask for? Billy Sharp gets his 2nd goal this season in the Premier League. And we're now back in it. It's now 3-3. Mousse's picked it up for the throwing quickly. Baldock back into Mousse. He's read that, has a defender. But has he read this? As the ball's through into Mousse, he can actually beat Mousse down. He's back on him once again. Mousse plays it back in towards Baldock. We can take the lead in this match. Falls to Lundstrom in the edge of the box. He hits it. Lundstrom! It's a good save by Dahlberg. And at the end of the game, we are all over Watford. In the 84th minute, Lundstrom's going to take this corner. It's into the box from Lundstrom. Onto the head of Mousse. It's over the bar though. And out for a goal kick. The possession is switching sides so far constantly as the ball's been given straight to Chris Basham. He's tried to win it, falls to Stevens. Inside, we've got the ball once again. McBurney on the ball. Out to Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp's taking his time. Trying to find the run to somebody. Lundstrom can play it in. Inside to Luke Freeman. He's taking a touch. He's banged into the back of the net. And we have taken the lead. For the first time in this match, we've taken the lead. Luke Freeman gets his 2nd goal of the match. I was going to say we're back in it. We've taken the lead with 6 minutes remaining. Good football here at Sheffield United, and Bramall Lane are surely going crazy at that. What looked to be a most certain loss after that 3-1. We were 3-1 down. It's now come back. What a comeback that has been. Luke Freeman gets his 4th goal of the season and his 2nd in this match as we're 4-3 up.
Number 8, Luke Freeman.
Mariappa plays it up. Can we keep this though? That's a question. Can we keep it as Janmaat gets tackled by Stevens? We are into added time. Watford are going to be desperate for a goal. I don't know how they don't have more. after their first half antics. 10 shots in the first half for Watford. They were unable to score. Can they get one back here? As they've played it far side into Orellana. Is he going to keep it in though? Yes, he does. First time into the box. Basham is there and McBurney can clear. And guess what? We have just done one of the best comebacks I've seen. From 3-1 down to 4-3 up. The only thing that would have topped that is if we were 3-0 down to 4-3 up. But that doesn't matter. I am delighted. We've just beaten Watford, a side that's 8th place in the league. And what a performance at the end of the match. Once we brought on Freeman and Ollie McBurney, the game changed. It went upside down for Watford. It turned into many happy faces here at Bramall Lane for ourselves as the game ends Sheffield United 4, Watford 3. Although Watford had more shots, they only had 3 in the second half compared to our 8 in the second half. We had 6 on target and compared to their 2. So in the end it kind of equaled itself out, but it doesn't really matter because we won that game. I am so happy at that. Man of the match today was Ollie McBurney. He was only on the pitch for not very long, I don't think, but he's done the damage. He's assisted how many? 2 assists for McBurney today. Henderson made 9 saves in this match, which is absolutely perfect compared to Dahlberg's 4. Although I'm not really complaining because in the end we romp away 4-3 winners. An impressive performance from Freeman. That's all I'm going to say because it was a good team effort, but you have to have somebody to put it in the back of the net, and Freeman did that when he came on the pitch. It was a very tight match. Oh, well, of course it was until the end. We managed to score the win in the last minutes. Luck was on our side. Luck won't be needed next time. I'm going to shout that out in front of everyone. Some might claim that, but what I saw was our core strengths and positivity that got us a result. We didn't lose confidence after the Watford 3-1. We managed to get it back. We won again. Do we think that Watford played well? Not as well as us, we'll say that. In the first half we were just not on the ball. We weren't quick enough to every decision or every tackle, but in the end we come away 4-3 winners. We've got 3 points and that'll boost us up the league. I don't know what I was thinking. Now we are away at Man City, but this will be in the next episode. I'm wanting to go in the January transfer window next episode, so it's only a 2-game episode today. I still hope you guys had enjoyed it. The standings though, let's see where we are. We're up in 12th. I think we've gone down a position though. We're 12th in the league table on 24 points. We're exactly halfway through the season as well, so this is a perfect time to stop and look on. In the next episode though, we will be going into the January transfer window with games against Man City and also Liverpool. As let's see where they are in the league. Man City are 6th in the league so far. Liverpool are 7th. Even though Brighton got the 3 points against us, they've dropped a place to Leicester City. And if we look here, Brighton are on 21 in 18th. We are only a win away from them, and we're in 12th. So in these 7 positions, it's only spaced out by 3 points, which is concerning at the most. But anyway guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. The support on this series, as I said at the start, has been overwhelming. I can't thank you guys enough. If we can keep that up, that would be fantastic. Also, let me know down in the comments below any suggestions of improvements or transfers that I can make in this series. Anything to make it better for the viewers, and I will take all of them into consideration. But anyway guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.